Hello, this is Asim from Skills Build Training. Today we are going to talk about computers and IT basics for beginners. Whether you are someone who has never used a computer before or you are just starting to dip your toes into the world of technology, you are in the right place. I know that computers and information technology can seem a bit frustrating at first, but trust me, they are not as scary as they might seem. In fact, they can be incredibly empowering tools that can enhance your life in numerous ways. Today we are going to demystify the world of computers and IT, breaking down the basics into simple, understandable concepts. Whether you want to communicate with friends and family, explore the internet, or even pursue a career in IT, having a foundation in these essentials is absolutely important. Think about it. We use computers and IT in nearly every aspect of our lives today. From sending emails to shopping online, from learning new skills to staying connected with the loved ones, all made possible by technology. So why not get comfortable with it? Here is what we are going to cover in this tutorial. We will start by understanding what a computer is and the different types you might come across. We will explore operating systems and those magical pieces of software that make our computers run. We will also take a look at peripherals, the devices we use to interact with our computers. But that is not all. We will delve into the world of software where you will learn about applications that can do everything from writing documents to watching videos. We will demystify files and folders and teach you how to manage them effortlessly. I promise you by the end of this video, you will feel more confident using your computer and exploring the digital world. And remember, everyone starts somewhere and you are taking a start. Let's get started. A computer is an electronic device that processes data to perform various tasks. It can store, retrieve, and process data, making it a versatile tool for a wide range of applications. Computers come in various forms, including desktop, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. They consist of hardware components such as CPU, RAM, storage, input devices, and output devices. Computers come in various shapes and sizes, each tailored to different needs. Desktop computers, these are like the powerhouses, big and strong. They sit on a desk and are often used in offices for heavy-duty tasks. Then laptops, portable and sleek, laptops are your on-the-go buddies. You can take them anywhere and do almost everything. Tablets, touchscreen wonders. Tablets are like notebooks. They are great for reading, drawing, and watching videos. Smartphones, the tiny smartphones in your pocket. Smartphones are not just for calls, they can do almost everything a computer can do. Hardware. Hardware comprises the physical components of a computer or electronic system. These components include the central processing unit, CPU, memory, storage devices, input devices, output devices, and other peripherals. CPU. The CPU or central processing unit is often considered the brain of a computer. It is a crucial component responsible for executing instructions and performing calculations required for the operation of a computer system. The primary function of CPU is to execute instructions stored in the computer's RAM. These instructions are in the form of a program. The speed at which the CPU executes instructions is measured in Hertz, or most commonly in gigahertz. High clock speeds generally indicate faster processing. Modern CPUs often have multiple cores, each acting as an independent processing unit. Additionally, each core may support multiple threads, allowing for parallel execution of tasks. This design enhances the CPU's ability to handle multitasking and parallel processing. CPUs have small, high-speed memory known as cache. This memory is used to store frequently accessed data and instructions, reducing the time it takes for the CPU to retrieve information from the computer's main memory. Memory refers to electronic components that store and retrieve data for computers' use. It is a critical element that enables a computer to perform various tasks ranging from running programs to storing information for future use. There are two types of memory in a computer system: RAM, random access memory, and storage devices, just like hard drives or SSDs. The numeric values of memory ranges from bytes to terabytes or even greater. RAM is a form of a volatile memory that provides high security data access to the CPU and other components. It is used to store temporarily and quickly retrieve data that the computer is actively using or processing. RAM is a volatile, meaning it loses its content when the computer is powered off. So it is used for temporary storage during the computer's operation. It is much faster than any other storage device. Let's talk about storage devices. Storage devices such as hard disk drives or solid-state drives (SSDs) provide non-volatile memory for long-term data storage. They store the operating system, software application, files, and other data even when the computer is powered off. Unlike RAM, storage devices are not volatile, meaning they retain data even when the power is turned off. Accessing data from storage devices is slower as compared to RAM. It involves physical moving components in HDDs or electronic processes in SSDs. Storage devices typically have much larger capacities than RAM. Computer peripherals. Peripherals are like the magical accessories that help you interact with your computer. They make your computer even more powerful and versatile. Think about it. Your computer is like the main character in a story, and peripherals are the supporting cast that makes the story interesting and complete. So, what are peripherals? Well, they are external devices that connect to your computer to extend its functionality. These devices allow you to input information, receive output, or perform various tasks. For example, your keyboard and mouse help you input information into your computer, while your monitor displays the output. Today we will cover some of the most common peripherals you will encounter. Input peripherals. Let's start with input peripherals. These are the devices you use to give information to your computer. Keyboard. A keyboard is like your computer's communicator. It is used for typing text, numbers, and special characters. You can also use keyboard shortcuts to perform tasks more efficiently. Mouse. Next, we have the mouse. It's like your computer's navigator. You move it around on a surface to control a pointer on the screen. It is perfect for clicking, selecting, and interacting with the software. And there are more input devices like touch screens, graphic tablets, microphones, each having some purpose. Touchscreen lets you interact directly with the screen, while graphic tablets are fantastic for digital artists. Now let's shift our focus to output peripherals. These are the devices that display or present information gathered by your computer. Monitor. A monitor is like your computer's storyteller. It displays images, videos, text, and everything else your computer wants to show you. Monitors come in various sizes and resolutions. Printer. Printer are like your computer's artist. They create hard copies of documents and images. You can print school assignments, photographs, or even more colorful posters. Speakers. Speakers are your computer's musicians. They produce sound so you can listen to music, watch videos, or have audio conversations. Connectivity. Many peripherals connect to your computer through different ports. These are like entryways that let your peripherals communicate with your computer. Common ports include USB, HDMI, audio jacks, and many more. Just plug your peripheral into the right port and it's ready to use. Then there are USB ports. USB ports support a wide range of devices from keyboard and mouse to external storage devices, cameras, and smartphones. This versatility makes USB a go-to standard for connecting various gadgets. Now there are three different types of USB. USB-A, the classic regular shaped USB port found on computers, laptops, and chargers. USB Type B, typically used on printers and larger peripherals, featuring a squarish shape with beveled corners. USB Type C, the modern and reversible connector found on many new devices. It supports faster data transfer and higher power delivery. Now USBs are further divided depending upon the speed of their data transfer. USB 1.0 and 2.0. These are early versions that provide a standard data transfer rate up to 480 Mbps. USB 3.0. So it introduced the super speed standard with data transfer rate of up to 5 GB per second. Then USB 3.1 and USB 3.2. It further increased the data transfer rate of up to 10 GB per second or more and introduced multiple data and video streams over a single cable. To sum it up, computer peripherals are like the supporting actors in your computer story. They help you interact with your computer, making it a versatile tool for all of your needs. Whether it's typing, clicking, printing, or listening, these peripherals enhance your computing experience. As you become more familiar with them, you will find new and exciting ways to use your computer. Don't hesitate to explore and experiment with different peripherals. They are here to make your computer journey even more enjoyable and productive. Softwares. In this segment of our computer and IT basics tutorial, we are diving into the wonderful world of softwares. Software is what brings your computer to life and makes it do all the amazing things it can do. Imagine your computer as a canvas and a software as the colors and brushes that allow you to create your digital masterpiece. So what exactly is software? Well, it's a set of instructions and programs that tell your computer what to do. It's the magic behind everything from writing documents to playing games. Every time you can use an app, browse the internet, or watch a video, you are interacting with the software. Types of software. So there are generally two types of software. One is system software and the other one is application software. System software is like the backbone of your computer. It includes the operating system such as Windows, Mac operating system, or Linux. System software manages your computer's hardware and provides a platform for running other softwares. Without it, your computer won't function. Application software, on the other hand, is what you use to perform specific tasks. There are countless types of application software. So how software works? Imagine software as a recipe. Each software program has a set of step-by-step instructions just like a recipe. These instructions tell your computer what to do and how to do it. When you open a program, your computer follows these instructions, and that's what allows you to perform various tasks. Now, using software is easy. To install new software, you typically download it from the internet or use a physical disk if available. Once it's installed, you can run the software by clicking on its icon, just like opening a book. Software is continually evolving and improving. Developers release updates to fix the bugs, add new features, and enhance security. So it's a good practice to keep your software up to date to enjoy the latest improvements and stay safe online. In summary, software is the heart and soul of your computer. It's what makes it useful, versatile, and fun. Whether you are creating documents, playing games, or exploring the web, it's all made possible by the software. Operating systems. In this part of our computer and IT basic course, we are going to talk about something fundamental, which is operating system, or as we like to call them, the brain of your computer. Think of computer as a powerful tool like a magic box, but this box can do countless things for you. However, it needs a way to understand your commands, manage its hardware, and run your software. That's where the operating system comes in. It's like the magic spell that makes everything work together smoothly. There are different types of operating systems out there, but we will focus on the most common ones today. What exactly is an operating system? Simply put, it's the software that manages your computer's hardware and allows you to run application. Imagine you want to write a document or play a game. You tell your computer what to do, and the operating system makes sure your keyboard, mouse, screen, and other components work together to fulfill your request. Functions of an operating system. Process management. It handles the efficient execution of processes and programs using the processor's resources. Memory management. Manage and utilize the memory of an efficient working of different processes. Device management. It manages the communication between hardware, peripherals, and CPU processes. File system management. It organizes the files and its storage in the memory and manages its retrieval. Security and access control. It ensures the safety of data and controls the user access in order to safeguard the data from unauthorized access. Following are the most popular and widely used operating systems. Number 1. Windows. Let's take a closer look at Windows. It is one of the most widely used operating systems known for its user-friendliness. Windows provide a graphical interface with icons and windows. It's like a familiar desktop where you can point, click, and easily find your way around. Many popular software applications like Microsoft Word or Microsoft Office runs on it. Mac OS. On the other side of the coin, we have Mac OS, the operating system developed by Apple for its Mac computers. Mac OS is known for its elegance and performance. It offers a sleek and stylish user interface, often praised for its simplicity and aesthetic appeal. If you use a Mac, you will find it excels in the creative tasks like graphic designing and video editing. Lastly, there is Linux. It's unique because it's open source, which means it's free for anyone to use, modify, and distribute. Linux is a blank canvas. You can customize it to suit your needs, and it's famous for being super stable and secure. Many web servers and devices you use daily, like Android smartphones, run on Linux. Now, which operating system is right for you? It depends on your needs, preferences. If you love user-friendliness and a wide range of software, Windows might be your choice. If you are into sleek design and creative work, Mac OS could be your cup of tea. If you are tech-savvy and likely to customize everything, Linux offers endless possibilities. Summing it up, operating systems are like the heart and soul of your computer. They make everything work smoothly and provide you with a platform to run your favorite application. Whether you choose Windows, Mac OS, or Linux, each has its strength, and the good news is you can always explore and switch between them as you learn, grow in your computer journey. So don't be afraid to explore, experiment, and enjoy your journey into the world of operating system. Stay curious. Remember that it's okay to make mistakes. File management. In this segment of our computer and IT basics tutorial, we are delving into the world of file management. Think of it as your digital organizer, helping you keep track of all your digital possessions. Imagine your computer as a digital home, and your files and folders are the things you store there. Photos, documents, music, and more. File management is how you keep everything tidy and easy to find. Let's start with the basics. What are files and folders? One last important thing is backup your files. It's like making a copy of your important document just in case something happens to the original. You can use external hard drives and cloud storage services like Google Drive or Dropbox, or even a simple USB stick to back up your files. To wrap it up, the management is all about keeping your digital world organized. It helps you find what you need when you need it and keeps your digital life stress-free. Information technology. Information technology is the use of computers, networks, software, and other technologies to store, process, transmit, and retrieve information. It encompasses a broad range of technologies and applications for managing and utilizing information. IT includes areas such as computer hardware, software development, network databases, cybersecurity, and more. It plays a crucial role in modern business, education, healthcare, and daily life. Servers. At its core, a server is a powerful computer designed to provide services, resources, or data to other computers known as clients. Within a network, servers operate 24/7, ensuring constant availability. Servers are optimized for performance, reliability, and uptime. Unlike personal computers, they often lack graphical interface and are managed remotely. Web servers. Web server host websites and deliver web pages to users' browsers. For example, Apache file servers store and manage files, allowing users to access and share data within a network. For example, Microsoft file server. Database servers. It store, manage, and retrieve data from database. For example, MySQL. Application servers host and execute specific application for users or other system. For example, Tomcat. Benefits of servers. Centralized control. Servers enable centralized control of resources, data, and applications, streamlining management and ensuring consistency. Servers can scale to accommodate growing demands, making them ideal for businesses and projects with evolving needs. File and database servers facilitate organized data storage and retrieval, enhancing efficiency and collaboration. Internet and Web Basics. In this segment of our computer and IT basic tutorial, we are going to unravel the mysteries of Internet and the World Wide Web, which is WWW, which have been transformed the way we connect, learn, and explore. Imagine the Internet as a vast interconnected network and the World Wide Web as a digital library within it. Together, they offer endless possibilities and knowledge at your fingertips. First thing first, what is the Internet? The Internet is a massive global network of connected computers and devices. It allows information to flow seamlessly from one place to another, connecting people all over the world. What is the World Wide Web? Now let's talk about the web. What is the difference between the Internet and the World Wide Web? The World Wide Web, often simply called the web, is a part of the Internet. It is a collection of interconnected documents and multimedia content accessible as web addresses or user URLs. How does the web work? Ever wonder how clicking a link takes you to a different part of the web? When you type a web address or click a link, your computer sends a request to a web server, which hosts that website. Server then sends back the requested web page, and your web browser displays it for you to see. To access the web, you need a web browser. It's like your portal to the digital world. Popular web browsers include Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. They all help you navigate the web and view web pages. But how do you find what you are looking for on the web? That is there where search engines like Google or Bing come in. You type a query and they help you find relevant web pages. Web addresses. To access specific websites, you need to know their web addresses, which is also called URLs, Uniform Resource Location. A URL is like a postal address for a web page, telling your browser where to find it on the web. Web pages are the building blocks of the web. They can contain text, images, videos, and more. Links are like bridges that connect web pages. They are clickable elements that take you from one page to another. As you explore the web, it's essential to stay safe and practice good online etiquette. Be cautious about sharing personal information. Use strong passwords and treat others online with respect, just like you would in person. After summing up, the Internet and the World Wide Web are like a digital wonderland waiting for you to explore. Whether you are connecting with friends, conducting research, or simply enjoying cat videos, the Internet and the web page are here to enrich your life. Email and communication. In this segment of our computer and IT basics tutorial, we are diving into the world of email and communication. Think of it as your digital mailbox and telephone. It's how we stay connected in the digital age. Imagine sending letters to friends and family, but instead of waiting for days, your messages arrive in seconds, no matter where they are in the world. That's the magic of email. First thing first, what is email? Email, short for electronic mail, is a way to send messages, documents, and even pictures electronically over the internet. It's like sending a letter, but faster and more convenient. Ever wondered what happens when you click send? When you compose an email and hit send, your email client like Gmail or Outlook or anything communicates with email servers. These servers are like post offices, ensuring your message reaches the recipient's inbox. To send an email, you need an email address. It's like your digital identity. An email address typically consists of a username before the @ symbol and a domain name. Together, they identify the recipient. Sending and receiving emails is as easy as writing a letter and opening your mailbox. To send an email, you create a new message, enter the recipient's email address, write your message and hit send. To receive emails, simply open your email client and there they are. Emails are not just for text. You can attach files, pictures, or documents to your messages. This way, you can share important documents or your latest vacation photos with friends and family. Email etiquette. When using email, it's important to practice good email etiquette. Always use a clear and concise subject line. Be polite in your message. And remember that emails can be easily forwarded, so be mindful of what you write. Other communications tools. While email is a fantastic way to communicate, there are other tools available for different types of communication. For quick, real-time chats, you can use messaging apps like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. And for face-to-face conversation, there are video calling services like Zoom and Skype. Email is like your digital post office, making it easy to stay in touch with people near and far. Whether you are reading a quick hello, whether you are sending a quick hello or sharing important information, email is a versatile tool that enriches our digital lives. Computer security. In this segment of our Computer and IT Basics tutorial, we are going to discuss a topic that is essential in today's digital world. Computer security. Just as you lock your doors to protect your home, computer security safeguards your digital life from potential threats. Imagine a shield around your computer, keeping your personal information and digital activities safe and secure. First, let's understand why computer security is crucial. The internet is a vast and open space, which means there are potential threats out there. Hackers, viruses, and other malicious actors which want to access your personal information or harm your computer. One of the fundamental pillars of computer security is having strong and unique passwords. Think of your password as the key to your digital world. It should be complex with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. And please don't use PASSWORD 123. Password 123 is not a password. Two-factor authentication. To add an extra layer of security, consider using two-factor authentication. 2FA requires you to provide two different pieces of information to prove your identity, like your password and a temporary code sent to your smartphone. It's like having a second lock on your door. Software updates. Software updates might seem annoying, but they are very vital for your computer's security. Developers release updates to fix vulnerabilities that hackers could exploit. So always keep your operating system, browsers, and applications up to date. Antivirus and anti-malware softwares. Another essential tool in your security arsenal is software, antivirus, and anti-malware software. These programs scan your computer for viruses, spyware, and other malicious software, helping you keep your system clean and safe. Email and web safety. When dealing with emails and the web, exercise caution. Be wary of unsolicited emails or suspicious links. Don't click on anything that looks fishy. Hackers often use email to trick you into revealing sensitive information. Data backups. Backup your important files regularly. Either do it in an external hard drive or a cloud storage service. This ensures that even if something goes wrong, your precious data remains safe. Computer security is like a digital suit of armor, protecting your digital world from potential threats. Troubleshooting and help resources. In this segment of our computer and IT basics tutorial, we are going to explore troubleshooting and help resources. Computers are amazing, but sometimes they need a little TLC, and that is where troubleshooting comes in. Think of it as a toolkit you will use to solve common computer problems. First, let's understand what troubleshooting means. Troubleshooting is the process of identifying and solving problems or issues that can arise while using your computer. These issues can range from messages to slow performance or even a frozen screen. Basic troubleshooting steps. Now let's discuss some basic troubleshooting steps you can take. Restart your computer. Sometimes a simple restart can fix many issues. It's like giving your computer a fresh start. Check connection. Ensure all cables such as power and data cables are securely connected. Loose cables can cause problems. Update software. As we mentioned earlier, keeping your software up to date can resolve issues caused by bugs or vulnerabilities. Online help resources. When you encounter a problem you can't solve on your own, don't worry. There are plenty of online help resources available. First, online forums. They are like digital discussion boards where people ask questions and share solutions. Websites like Stack Overflow and Reddit can be incredibly helpful. Knowledge bases. Many software companies maintain knowledge bases that contain articles and guides on how to troubleshoot common issues. You can find them on their official websites. Asking for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you are stuck. A tech-savvy friend and family. Reach out to someone whom you know who is tech-savvy. Reach out to someone you know who is tech-savvy. They might be able to offer guidance or solution. Customer support. If you are facing issues with specific software or hardware, contact their customer support. They are there to help you. In conclusion, troubleshooting is like the detective work of digital world. With some basic steps, online help resources, and the courage to ask for assistance, you can overcome most computer issues. Remember, everyone encounters computer problems from time to time, but with a little knowledge and resourcefulness, you can conquer them. Connecting internet. There are a lot of reasons to set up a home internet connection. For example, you have access to email, shopping, TV, news, and much more. And once you have a working internet connection, you can create a wireless home network which will let your whole family connect their computers, smartphones, and other internet-ready devices. Let's look at the different types of internet connections that you can have. Dial-up connections. Dial-up connects to your phone line. It's usually much slower than other types of internet connections, but in some areas it may be the only option available. Generally, DSL and cables are better option. DSL plugs into your phone line and cable use your cable TV connection. These are both known as broadband internet connections because they offer much faster speeds than dial-up. This makes it easier to watch videos, play games, or browse the web. Fiber is the fastest type of broadband currently available using fiber optic cable. It can provide speeds that exceed even DSL or cable. However, it may not be available where you live and it tends to be more expensive. Cellular is sold under a few different names, including 4G, LTE, and 5G. These types of wireless internet connections often used by smartphones but you can also get these type of connections for your home. Depending on where you live, a cellular connection may be a good broadband alternative. No matter what kind of internet service you choose, you'll need to purchase it from an internet service provider or ISP. Chances are you can buy internet service from your phone or cable company, or you may want to shop around for a better price. Your ISP will guide you through the entire process of connecting to the internet. They will usually need to send a technician to your home to turn on your connection. Your ISP may also give you a modem and set it up for you. But if you prefer, you can buy a modem from a computer store and use the included instructions to set up yourself. These instructions will vary, but the basic idea is that you will connect the modem to your phone or cable TV connection and then connect your computer to the modem using an Ethernet cable. Once you have everything set up, you can open your web browser and begin using the internet. If you want to connect several devices to the internet, you can create a wireless home network, also known as a Wi-Fi network. To do this, you'll need a wireless router which takes the internet connection from your modem and broadcasts it through your home. Your modem may already have a wireless router built in, so you may not need to buy one. To set up your wireless connection, follow the instructions included with your router. You'll need to choose a network name, also known as SSID. For security, you should turn on WPA2 or WPA3 encryption, depending on what your router supports. Then make sure you choose a strong password. After you have set up your wireless network, go into each devices as a Wi-Fi or network settings. Select your network name and type your password. Any of your devices are not wirelessly ready and can simply plug them into your router with an Ethernet cable, or you can purchase a wireless card. Setting up an internet connection and Wi-Fi network also takes a little bit of work. When something is stored in the cloud, it means that it has saved on internet server instead of on your computer. It's like having an extra hard drive you can access anytime you are connected to the internet. You can access your files anywhere by using cloud-based apps. Some run inside your computer's web browser. These are called web apps, and some of them can be installed on your mobile devices. For instance, Google Docs is a cloud-based app that you may already use or may be using. It's free and it allows you to view, create and edit many types of projects. You can access Google Docs from almost any device with an internet connection. Since you only need a connected device to access the cloud, you can take your files wherever you like. You can take a photo on your smartphone and upload it on a cloud-based photo storage device like Google Photos or Dropbox. Then you can access that photo or any of other device like your computer or TV. You can even work on a document when you are far away from your desk and share it with anyone you want instantly. A web browser is a tool you should use to access the internet in order to make the most out of the internet. It's important to understand the basics of using a web browser. There are many different web browsers including Chrome, Safari, Firefox and Internet Explorer. All of them allow you to view websites, but they each have a different look and feel, so picking one will depend mostly on your personal preference. Right now I'm using Google Chrome. When you open your browser at the top of the window, you'll see the address bar. This is where you'll type the web address of the page that you want to visit. If you have been to a website before, your browser may suggest it or even automatically complete the address for you. If you see the address you are looking for in the suggestions, you can just click it on or press enter when you are done typing. Most of the time, you are going to go from one page to another by clicking on links. To go back to the page you were just on, you can click the back button. To return to the first page, click the forward button. If you see a link that you want to click but you don't want to navigate away from that page that you are on, you can open the link in a new tab. Just right click the link and select open in new tab. This opens the page behind the current page, does not take you away from the original site. You can also create a new tab by clicking here and then typing in the address or name of any site you want to visit. To click a tab, just click the X. To close the tab, just click the X or cross. If you are on a website that you know you'll want to visit again or website that you go to frequently, you can bookmark it. Most browsers have a button right next to the address bar that lets you easily bookmark any site. Once you have bookmarked a page, you will be able to go to it again. In Chrome, you will click the settings button, select bookmarks and then select websites you are looking for from the list. Even if you don't bookmark a site, there is still a way to find it again later. Your browser keeps track of all the websites you visit in a feature called History. All browsers allow you to access your history in Chrome. You can access this by clicking the settings button, then click on the site to go to it. And as you may remember before, you can begin typing in the address bar and your browser will make suggestions. These suggestions come from your history and bookmarks. The location of these buttons and these options may vary a little depending on which browser you are using, but you should be able to perform all of the same action no matter which browser you decide to use. While you are using the internet, you may be picking up spyware, downloading malware, or using fraudulent sites without even knowing it. But don't worry, your browser does a number of things to help make sure you avoid running into malicious websites. And there are also some precautions you can take to stay safe. Something as simple as double-checking domain names can save you from accidentally visiting a site with unsafe content. Malicious sites often use deceptive web addresses to trick users into believing they are on a legitimate site. Many web browsers will highlight the domain when you are typing in a site's web address. In this case, it's just a darker font that the rest of the web address. Being able to clearly read the domain name makes it easier to double check and make sure it's correct. This will help make sure you are going to the real trusted site and a phony site with a similar web address. And if you are about to access a site that contains malware or other malicious content, many web browsers will show you a warning. Some websites will display this padlock image or a similar image. When you see this, you know that site has added additional layers of protection by making sure your connection to the site is secure so third parties can't see your personal information. This is most commonly seen on certain type of sites like banking sites. You won't see this on all websites, and that's okay. Not all sites need the extra security. Finally, another easy way to make sure your browser is providing as much protection for you as possible is by making sure you have the most recent version of your browser. Your browser will let you know if there is any new version or if there is any update available. But if you think you have missed or ignored updates, you can manually check for updates in Chrome. By practicing just a few simple safety measures, you can browse the internet more safely. Phishing and scamming. The internet has become an essential tool for communicating, which is partly why it has also become a popular target among scammers and cyber criminals. In order to safeguard yourself from email scams, harmful software, or identity theft, it's essential that you need to understand the ways you might be at risk. In this video, we'll go over the basics of identifying and avoiding potentially harmful content on the internet. The first line of defense begins with your email inbox. You have probably heard the term spam before. In reference to junk email, spammers can send an email to thousands of people at the same time, and they can do so anonymously, making anti-spam laws hard to enforce. So it's important to be cautious when it comes to opening emails. Fortunately, though, many email services now provide customizable features to help you protect your inbox. For example, the ability to turn female images. Spam contains images that senders can track when you open the email. The images load and the spammer will be able to tell if your email works, possibly resulting in more spam. Most email services also check to see if incoming messages are spam. If it finds spam, it will store the email in a spam folder so you don't accidentally open it when you are checking your email. Spam blocking systems are not perfect though, and there may be times when legitimate emails end up in your spam folder. So it's a good idea to regularly check and make sure you are not missing important emails. Many email services have a feature you can use to make sure that email as a spam in Gmail. This helps your email provider to filter out these types of messages in the future. Some spam emails are simply annoying advertisement. Others will claim to be contacting you about something important. What they are really trying to do is to steal your personal information. This is known as phishing. It is a type of scam in which an email pretends to be from a bank or another trusted source. In order to trick you into handing over your personal information by asking you complete some sort of action, they may want you to re-enter a password, verify or update sensitive information like phone number, addresses, or credit card numbers, and they almost always tell you to do so by following different links. It's a good idea to avoid clicking links in emails. Instead of clicking the links, retype the URL into your browser address to ensure that you got to the correct website. Remember, phishing emails won't always look like they are phishing. Think of it this way: if someone came to your house saying that they worked for your bank and they needed your social security number to verify that you are the account holder, would you give it to them? Chances are you wouldn't give out the information. Look at emails the same way. Just because an email says it is from a familiar company doesn't make it really is. Spam, scams, and phishing schemes will keep evolving just as the technology to stop them does. But if you know what to look for and what to avoid, you can keep your inbox that much safer. Digital tracking. Suppose you are shopping online for shoes, then you decide to check a health site and you see an ad for shoes. You switch over to YouTube to watch a hilarious kitten video. But first you have to watch a shoe ad. Later you open the Facebook app on your phone, and guess what? Sponsored post about a shoe sale. So how do all of these shoe sites know that you are shopping for shoes? Well, websites use various methods to track your browsing habits. Each site, it may only gather a little bit of information, but together it forms a sort of a digital profile that advertisers can use to learn all kinds of things about you. An advertiser can plant a small file on your system called a tracking cookie, which they can use to identify you the next time you visit one of the sites they advertised on. They can also get a pretty good idea of which devices you use based on your social media and email accounts, or by using a technique called probabilistic matching, which makes guesses about which devices belong to the same person. So one way or another, all of your devices are connected to you, and that means companies can send you targeted ads no matter what device you are using. This does raise some privacy concerns since the information is collected without your knowledge, and there is a fear of how this information could possibly be used. For instance, an insurance company deny coverage based on a person's browsing history. You can take steps to limit the amount of data collected, such as blocking, tracking cookies in your browser settings. But with the content sophistication of tracking, they are pretty easy to get around. However, there are potential upsides to all this data being collected. It allows sites to recommend articles and video based on your interests and help search engines more quickly find the results you are looking for. As the technology continues to advance, sites will find new ways to tailor their content to better meet your needs. It's hard to say exactly where this will lead, but for better or worse, digital tracking is part of the modern online reality. Congratulations for making it to the end of our computer and IT basics tutorial. you have taken a significant step toward becoming confident in the world of technology. We started with the very basics of what a computer is, understanding its component and getting familiar with many terms. We then delve into hardware, learning about the essential components like the CPU, RAM, storage devices, and other peripheral input and output devices. Next, we discussed about operating softwares, the software that powers your computer and allows you to run other applications. We then explored software which brings your computer to life. We discussed system software and application software, understanding how they work together. Our journey continued with file management, teaching you how to organize, create, copy, and delete files and folders. Next, we hopped onto the digital highway, exploring the internet and the World Wide Web. You learned how to browse the web and stay safe online. We also discussed email and communication tools, making it easier for you to connect with friends and families. Then computer security was a crucial topic. We covered importance of strong passwords, two-factor authentication, software updates, and many things. Lastly, we equip you with troubleshooting skills and with internet web browsing, safety tips, and also aware you with the phishing and scamming attacks. As you can see, our journey was packed with valuable knowledge, and I hope you found it both informative and enjoyable. Remember, this is just the beginning of your exploration into the vast world of computers and IT. There is so much more to discover and learn. Stay connected with us for more tutorials like this and advanced topics in the future. Keep on learning and keep following.